is new. 1,000 of these have been picked up since we launched. Actually, we don't have that many to go around. We have 550 to go around. I'm saying that at the front. This is Brittany Rastelli, and Egg Harbor is the seafood arm of the Rastelli food brand, and this is Icelandic cod. You're also getting the garlic herb butter packets, but look at how like meaty that looks and substantial it looks, and also clean. And also it's got some bounce to it as well, right? It's M133061. Let me share with you what the offer is. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 1-ounce packets of that garlic herb butter for 4 easy payments in $27.50. For 4 easy payments rather of $27.50. There is an auto delivery that's every 60 days. Brittany Rastelli brings us the Egg Harbor line of offerings, right? So we just had the mini ebi Japanese shrimp, which were amazing. That was like perfect for appetizers. Let's talk about center of the plate and kind of introduce us to the Icelandic cod, if you will.
Yes, so we were talking earlier kind of about the different species of cod out there. There's dozens and dozens of species of cod, but Egg Harbor this time went to Iceland because we believe that this one is just the most premium that there is out there. So for a few reasons. One, the coastline of Iceland is absolutely pristine. The waters are really cold. That North Atlantic Ocean is nutrient dense, very powerful waters. So the cod kind of swims around there, and then it comes out of the water line caught. So this is a wild caught fish. There's no bycatch. There's nothing getting caught in those nets that shouldn't be. So really just a pure area. So the cod comes out of the water, and then right there in Iceland, it is deboned, the skin is taken off, and then these are filleted into 6-ounce portions.
Right.
That are then individually packaged and blast frozen. And here is our footage that we took when we got the opportunity to go to Iceland. So it's just a fisherman community in this particular area, and that's right after they are filleted. And then they are frozen again in Iceland for you. So I always talk about that with the Faroe Island salmon because I think it's important to bring that to everybody's attention on why that's important. A lot of times when fish are previously frozen, they lose that freshness value, and it allots to the odor that it gives off when it is cooked. So here you are the very first person yet again that is going to defrost your fish, ensuring that optimal freshness.
So it's frozen once at the dock.
At the dock.
And by the way, you also shared that these are caught one by one.
Yes, these are
like
line
what
caught.
in the world? Like what does that mean exactly?
Yeah, so think about like those big fishing boats and those big nets when all kinds of things are getting caught in them.
Exactly. Not
here.
this.
This is line caught. And Rachel, a lot of different whitefish out there have so many different textures. Cod is one of my favorite because I like that silky texture. I like the big flakes. I like the mouthfeel.
Look at that,
There's some, steaky fish out there. There's that stringy, almost like woody whitefish out there. This one, I love that it has that silky mouthfeel, that mild flavor. And then you're getting the roasted garlic and herb butter packets with this. So if you're not sure how to cook fish, you're done. Piece of fish, piece of butter. In the
skillet,
in the skillet. We added a little bit extra there, but these, once again, come individually packaged for everyone.
Okay.
So you just take out what you need. Again, a lot of times you go to your seafood monger and maybe they're having like a huge sale.
There we go. Open right there. Yep.
And you buy tons of it.
Yeah.
And then it's wrapped in that weird paper.
Look at that.
And then it becomes mystery meat in your freezer.
Right.
Here, there's really no waste whatsoever. But
the other thing that you said was that when it comes to this fish, there's a lot of water content. You had a tip for everybody.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is a moisture-driven fish. So what I recommend is for everybody to defrost this.
Yeah.
And then just take a paper towel and pat it dry. That's it. That's all I recommend for you to do to really just get the best result that you can get when cooking these.
What did you do over it? We now have 500 to go around. You're looking at $27.50. And again, the same thing that I asked Chris Mentzer, how is this cod different from what we might find at the seafood section of our grocery store?
Sure. Well, again, it's immediately frozen in Iceland. So the cod that you see in the grocery store has most likely not only been previously frozen once, but 2, 3, even more sometimes.
On the trip to get to you.
Exactly. So you have that, and then this is Icelandic cod, so you know where this is coming from. Sometimes they just say
cod.
North Atlantic
from
cod.
wherever.
Or cod, exactly.
Right, exactly.
So you really can kind of pinpoint your location. Cooking tips for this cod are great because it is, again, a substantial fish. This guy can be grilled, air fried, baked, pan sauteed, Quick rule of thumb, if you're pan sauteing with your butter, 5 minutes on one side, flip it, 5 minutes.
Okay.
1 inch per 10 minutes is a wonderful rule of thumb when it comes to any fish in general.
I love it that you're putting it on over pasta, which is perfection. We were talking earlier because I was like, isn't it cod that people beer batter? And you were like, well, yes, Rachel, it is cod that people want to add the little beer batter, because I guess I like that little flaky crunch. But this is beautiful. What is this meal? Like,
So
what did
that
you
was
add?
just the butter, and then we just added a
and
little bit of Kalamata olives, cherry tomatoes, a little bit of white wine, and that's it.
And that's gorgeous. And then come on over here, because here's
There's your
my
beer
like, fish
batter.
and
There it
chips or
is.
the beer batter, right? I want some fries along with it. So this is super fun as well, which is fantastic. That's for the kids. That's actually
Or
just
not.
fun. And or not. It's
I
for
mean,
everybody. I'm a kid,
I like
right?
a crunchy fish sometimes.
And then when you come on over here, I love this because you actually paired it with some Brussels sprouts. It's still January. If you're thinking, I want to eat clean, we know that fish, right? When you talk about your protein, fish is one of those ways that you want to get protein. It's nice and clean. And that Icelandic cod creates a different flavor, right?
It does. It's a mild flavor,
Yeah.
really. I mean, it doesn't have a strong flavor to it. It has more of a mild, some fish I talk about are a little sweeter. This one has a little bit of a saltiness to it. So
okay.
I love this one when you are doing any sort of recipe, because I feel like it's already a little bit seasoned, especially when we add that butter. But either way, you get those beautiful white, opaque flakes. And again, this is a fish that you can do a lot with. You have your beer batter. The salad that I have over here has a little bit of a toasted
here.
nut crumble
Yeah, exactly.
on top,
You've
just
got,
to
like,
give it
walnuts
that
and some
extra crunch. I know
cranberries.
you love
Exactly.
your crunch.
Absolutely, I love my crunch.
I do the buttery cracker crumble for the kids at home. So I've used the butter, and then I do the buttery cracker crumble and give them a little crunch, because the only silky fish they'll eat right now
Yeah.
is Faroe Island. Otherwise,
Okay.
I have to crunch it up for them.
Exactly. They're like, yeah, crunches. And then here's your surf and turf, right? So your cod and then your sirloin steak that we just had as a big deal. If you go down front and you want to just put it on some greens, you can. It's M133061. This is the cod that always sells out for $27.50. 10 pieces coming home to you. Each one 6 ounces. Four easy payments of $27.50. All of our food ships for free. The auto delivery on this is every 60 days for a year. Brittany, thank